We should be live. We're live early because I want to play it. I want to play now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first stream of Awakening of the Clone Wars. It's finally here. Hi, everyone. We'll give it a second for everybody to get in. If you're unawares, and if you're watching this as a VOD, this is out right now. There's a link in the description below. The Awakening of the, I almost said the Empire, but that's what we're calling the series. Awakening of the Rebellion mod dev teams have, well, released a brand new mod. And that's not just a reskin, right? It is new mechanics. Let's get some appropriate music going on here. It is literally like new mechanics. There's so much cool stuff that they've added that is like stuff that I want to see them bring over, and I'll talk about it when we get in, but stuff I want to see them bring over to Awakening of the Rebellion, because it's really, you can tell they've been working on this for a while and not Awakening of the Rebellion, because all the new neat features are here. Also some stuff they weren't able to do until the patch came out from Petroglyph. So there's some stuff in here that you've just never been able to do before. Hi everybody. Grab your coffee and your tea. Get your warm beverages and get ready for the new Christmas gift that the modders have brought to us. Adrian's like, is it better than X mod? This is Father Republic. I don't compare mods like that when it comes to total conversions, because they always come with a different concept, right? Father Republic has very different mechanics than this, and there's no reason you can't just enjoy them both. There's no reason that you can't but dive into one, and then when you're like, okay, I played enough of this, dive into this one and enjoy like the political side of things, because this has got a political system. Happy holidays, everybody. Also, yeah. Now, the music you're gonna be hearing today is not gonna be from the mod, so your experience with audio will probably be a little bit different. So keep that in mind, just because we're on YouTube and YouTube gets grumpy with us. We're just giving it a second for everybody to get in. This is out. It released yesterday, and I knew it was coming this weekend. I just didn't know exactly when, and I haven't been able to talk about it because they swore me to secrecy. It's like, Shaq, don't talk about the release because we don't know if we're gonna be able to make it or if Steam's gonna cooperate or whatever. So I've been wanting to like yap about this all week. So if you've been watching the Empire War series and hear me being like, I'm so excited for that Clone Wars mod, and then it just like, the sentence stops uncomfortably, that's why. That's me going, but I can't talk about it, so it's coming out Friday. Oh, hell. Too funny, too funny. The Clone Wars mod is still my favorite by far. I'm hyped to finally play this one. Yeah, man, well, what do we have? So Republic at War is like the OG Clone Wars mod, right? That's the one that that was the first Let's Play I ever did on the channel. And then we got Corey's Fall of the Republic, which has a very different vibe to it. And Corey's one is like lots of units on screen, high casualties, and like really aggressive. If I remember, I haven't played that one in a bit. I need to go back and try it out and see how the development on that one has changed. Awakening of the Clone Wars, so far, and I've only played a couple of hours while I was interviewing the devs last night, feels very like, how do I say this? Some of the ships feel a little bit more maneuverable. The time to kill is a little bit faster. It's a bit more brutal. And also there's this like overarching design philosophy between the factions that has like the Separatist being these early game, really aggressive glass cannons almost, where they're on the assault, right? And the Republic is like scrambling. They have all the defense technology, but they're kind of scrambling to get an army together so that they can go on the offensive. They just don't have it early on. Like, you don't even start with Venators as a buildable thing. So we're getting everybody in, and then we are gonna dive into the game. So let's just wait a little bit longer because it takes forever for YouTube to get the word out, and I did start early. Aw, still, OST Wolf, thank you for the 10. Woohoo! I made it. It's been so long since I've been on one of your live streams. It's been a long time since I've done a YouTube live stream. I made it to your last live stream when I suggested you make the Chinook and SC. Oh yeah! And we were running around. Is it buggy? So on release, like on the first copy last night that they came out with, there was, what did they say? There was like, I don't know, a couple of characters missing at the end of one of the scripts. And so it was just breaking the campaign. And they fixed it and released a patch. The only bug that I have had of about 3 hours of streaming last night with the devs was a single crash. Everything else was fine. But it is the first release, so keep that in mind. This literally just came out, so it just had the number of people playing it and testers just skyrocket. So if go over to their Discord, I think I put a link to their Discord in the description, but head on over to their Discord if you do find a bug so that they can fix it. This team has always been really good about getting more updates out there. I also love this animated menu. Very, very cool. Hey, JKH Gaming, thanks for the 10. Howdy, Shaq. Been watching you nearly a decade now. I love your videos and series. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. Hope you have a lovely holiday. All right, shall we dive in? Oh, by the way, this, as we get in, let me turn the game sound on. This has the Big Chungus map. So you can do story on like what I would call a reasonable map. And then if you're full of insanity, and the one that the devs actually prefer is the full big campaign with all 191 planets. And they've got the team like busting out maps like crazy. So there's a bunch of new ones. I'm told the new Mandalore map is supposed to be pretty cool, which is really funny. I heard this yesterday. We just fought on the classic one in the last episode of Empire War of the Let's Play. So now there's a new map, and I hope they bring that over to Awakening of the Rebellion, but we'll see. The only good clanker is a wrecked clanker, indeed. We are totally going to play as the Republic for our first. We might dive into a little bit of the Separatists. They've got some really cool stuff. Please do a series of this one. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up doing a series. I don't know if we're gonna do 2 series at once, but man, like the Empire one, I definitely don't wanna stop. Yeah, 191. So the smaller one, wait, yeah, is half the size. We might, because I don't want to stop the Empire one, but if I wait, we're gonna be waiting a long time because that campaign is still like going. For the Republic! Yeah, we're definitely gonna play as the Republic. We're gonna put it on normal because this is kind of a spotlight, and to get the word out, you can play this right now. It's in the workshop. And we will play on the smaller map since we're doing kind of a demo. But the big map, you'll recognize it. There are a few new worlds in it from the Empire or Awakening the Rebellion mod. But mostly it's the same map that you know, right? You know where all the worlds are. You know, Hoth on the bottom and Camino way out. Let's do this. Welcome, Aloska. Welcome, welcome. It's been so long since we've done a YouTube stream. Feels good. They've changed everything. Holy crap. I was trying to set up the stream and I'm like, where are all the buttons and why are they weird? Why can't I edit the start time once I've created it? What did you do, YouTube? Give it a second to load everything up. Check out the new UI. Hey Shaq, what's your favorite Republic ship? The Venator, man. Thomas, come on. Uh-oh, we just like bug out? Oh no, we're getting the cutscene. We're gonna turn this down to no volume because YouTube and music and claims and shenanigans. But so I don't know how people are gonna feel about this. I don't have a problem with it because it's a mod made by passionate fans for free, right? But this, I'll turn it up for a second. This, hang on, wait, hold. Hey Rusty, thank you for the 10. Hey Shaq, been a while, hope all is doing well. Did you catch SE2 alpha release? I did.
The droid armies of the Confederacy of Independent Systems and...
So there is a Yularen like generated voice in here. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's really funny and it kind of sets the tone of like a Clone Wars episode because this is a fan project. Yeah, it's a thing. It's totally voiced, and it's giving you the set of where we're at. You know, this war will not be over until the Confederate leaders, Count Dooku and General Grievous, have been caught and brought to justice. The Jedi Council and Chancellor are united in their efforts to end this war quickly. I'm really excited, Rusty, about Space Engineers 2, but it's gonna be an alpha vertical slice. It's literally, if you look at it, it's literally the vertical slice that we got for Space Engineers 1. I'll bet you it's even the same map. It's just gonna be like a little bit bigger and obviously with the new graphics, but it's gonna be the same like gameplay. No survival, no multiplayer. Like I'm not really willing to go back to that. All right, we are gonna skip this. Your missions have been updated. Now we can bring the game sound back. Campaign briefing. Welcome, Commander. The galaxy is in turmoil. We have answered the threat of the Separatists by creating the Grand Army of the Republic. This is the Chancellor, by the way. As a result of opening battle at Geonosis, many star systems have seceded from the Republic and have joined the Confederacy of Independent Star Systems. I have ordered withdrawal from Geonosis in order to regroup in the core worlds. I have appointed Captain Tarkin. That's right, Tarkin is going to be our main advisor as the Republic. As your chief political advisor, we will support you in strategic matters regarding the upkeep of public support for the war. Your orders are to take command of all Republic military forces and prepare for the Separatists' counterattack. And then we've got our little tech overview. Let's give it a second so everything, like all those missions start. Hey, Cosmic Shark. Thank you for the 10. What did you say there? Hey, Shaq, I love the Empire War content, and I hope you play as the CIS at some point. Super Tactical Battle Droid Shaq. We'd have to give him another name. We had a battle droid in one campaign where we played as, I think, the Black Sun for like a little bit. That might have actually been Corey's mod. And I forgot the droid's name, but it was something in the lines of Shaq Shed. I totally can't remember it, but welcome to the galaxy, everybody. This is the small map, by the way. We still have a larger one. Let's turn on all the things and poke the new mechanics. And well, actually, let's talk about the coolest mechanic. And that is, we're gonna go right into it. Now, I did a interview with the devs last night on Twitch. I'm gonna edit that up into something that's a bit easier, because it's like 3 hours long, into like a consumable video for YouTube. For anybody who's really interested in that kind of thing. Wait, what was that? Throwing shade? Oh, Alden, hey man. Alden's, man, I haven't seen Alden in ages. I missed the message though, hang on. If you wanna watch that interview, head on over to Twitch and it's the last stream. You can sit there and watch it and get all like the straight scoop right from the devs. That being said, Alden, I'm pulling up my dashboard right now because it seems to have crashed so I can read your message. That being said, I am going to do an edit of that. Oh, there it goes. It just popped up in the chat. Sweet. Woot, catching a live stream. Real life adulting makes me miss these. Time to throw Shaq shade. Hey, Alden. One of the things that they've added is a diplomacy system. So you know how in every episode of the Clone Wars, it's like, Amidala is out trying to make contact with the leaders of a world to convince them to not join the Separatists and stick with the Republic and throw their support in with the war. Well, this is a mechanic they've added to the game. So, but Padme is a diplomat who we can send out. Okay, well, let's read her stat block real quick. I have to zoom in and look at it. She's an aggressive negotiator, combat-oriented if you're willing to risk it. She's got EMP grenades, which are very effective against our enemies because they're all freaking droids. That's a mechanic. She's got her DC 15. She's got proton charges. But more importantly, she can engage in diplomacy on Confederacy and independent and Hutt-controlled planets. Any world with if it's a neutral world, let's see. Any neutral world she can go to, and it will start an immediate like timer, and she will get them. Like, let's say we want Corellia, right? I can send her to Corellia, and I can start flipping that planet to my side if I want to do that. Or I can have her go to any world. I don't think it's come up just yet in the UI, but I can have her go to some hostile worlds and flip those by stealing, not flip them, she can steal stuff from them. Let's go to, I believe. Let's go to Canada.
One of your Jedi mind tricks on me.
Mission log.
Let's move the fleet.
Navigating.
Let's get our technology going as well. So I want to pick up, and I'm learning too. I'm learning right along with you. I've only had this mod for a day, and I only know what the devs have like. I've pried out of the devs. Story Act 1, the Separatist Onslaught. Greetings, Commander. I am Wilf Tarkin. The Chancellor will by now have told you about my role in the staff. He's giving me my objective. In 25 weeks, they want me to own at least 10 planets. We currently control 8. This does shift if you're playing on the bigger map. Hey, Big Legend, thanks for the 2. I see Commander Cody, let's go. The 212 are fully buildable, and they get a bonus if you match them with the Jedi that they normally would be led by. So yeah, the 212 and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Right? 501st and Anakin Skywalker. There's some kind of like intraplay there, which is pretty cool. Hey Jeffrey, thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Also, here's our build limits. Look at this. Clone Commandos. And I'll explain the difference between these because this is a really neat, I love this idea. So Clone Commandos, ARC Troopers, and then the Legions. There's your 212th right there. How many Legions that you can mix and match between, right? Now, ARC Troopers have the old Rebel mechanic where you can do border raids. So if you're connected to a planet, if it's nearby one of your planets, you can do a raid on it with ARC Troopers, who are supposed to be fairly strong. Clone Commandos, which, oh, those are Clone Commanders. Clone Commandos, and maybe they fit under the ARC Trooper cap, I don't actually know. But Clone Commandos, from Republic Commando, they can do raids anywhere. They're your like deep strike behind the lines. I'm gonna cause some trouble back there. And then you've got your your administration heroes. These give you big, I believe it's galactic bonuses. So you need to choose what kind of commander you are, and then you've got your actual combat commanders. I'm in here, by the way. Hell yeah! So they've got Commander. He hasn't been promoted yet because this is the Republic. We have Commander Shaq of the Liberation, right? And it's pristine. It's not beat up like the old girl in Awakening of the Rebellion because that's the Galactic Civil War. So she's like pristine now. If we got that. And my commander is a aggressive one, and he's got negatives and positives. So he's aggressive, so that means we get a little bit less health, but we get more firepower. We do more damage. So you can mix and match your commanders for the kind of unit you're having them lead. And there are so many heroes in this, it's nuts. Not just for the Republic to mix and match those commanders, but also for the Separatist. They had to start cutting they had to start cutting tactical droids that they pulled from lore because they had too many. It's hilarious. And some of their abilities are really funny. The dude, Newt Gunray, the guy from episode 1 who's blockading Naboo, he literally gets the trade version. This is starting unit, by the way. He is a economic hero, but if you put him in the Pathfinder spot, we did this last night, the Pathfinder spot of an army, of a fleet, he just shows up with a Doom Donut, but it's the economic one, but it's still a donut. It's still the Lucre Hulk. So you could use him in a combat situation to literally blockade a planet. I love stuff like this. I love stuff like this so much. Diplomacy overview. Amidala, we can send her out, so we should do that. I don't know, where do we just send her? We sent her to Cato Nemoidia, who has a donut. Actually, there's a Lucre Hulk. So their defense rings, they can get the Lucre Hulk, but without the centerpiece as one of their like defense platforms, which is kind of cool. I think I already started it. Let me check. Did we already start the research into, yes. So this is warships tier 1. If we look at quad drive yards, what can we make? Oh, let me get caught up. Iron Mike, hey man, thanks for the 10. Hey Shaq, 3 things that you can do. Do a Halo versus Star Wars and Stellaris. Second, seek to get Ahsoka and other heroes. Lastly, kick the droids. It's been too long. We're gonna ruin some droids days for sure. I want to get the Venator because we need that. We start with the Invincible Dreadnoughts, but they're not great and they're very old. If we get Warships 1, we will get into the early Venator. Warships V2 technology will give us the command version. We have access to the Pelta support frigate to get some repairs going. This is the medical frigate. Acclimators are early days, nice. And then we've got the Adjudicator. Yeah, the little corvettes, right, the diplomatic corvettes. Hey, good morning, Dryon, how you doing? So, do we wanna do, I wanna get a fleet battle going for like maybe Foros or Sacred Minor. I don't know if we're quite there yet. Let's get her there. Let's get her to the place. We'll save some cash up so that we can build our first 2 Venators like right away. And I will look down at the clone commanders in just a second. Hey Alden, thanks for the 5. Is the liberation beat up from age or is the damage from certain plot errors? I've seen you make an SE. The shade is real. Listen, you crash once or twice. So, do we want to, let's try to flip Corellia.
I've requested that my ship be prepared for takeoff.
So she can flip neutral planets. She can also flip any world with these icons. These are Separatist worlds, by the way. Wait for a second.
Mission log.
There
updated.
it goes. So we just got a mission log updated. Diplomacy, planetary takeover. In 30 weeks, negotiations. I have open negotiations with an independent planet. The negotiations will take a while, and I have to remain here in order to finish them. Make sure we are not interrupted. 30 weeks for Corellia, it'll be mine. The problem with this is that's 30 weeks of not having her run around and do other stuff, like dealing with this. Also notice that there's a little red handshake now. So there is like half the episodes of Clone Wars right there. The other thing that they can do is they can go to worlds like this one, and I'll show it later, or maybe I'll show it as the Separatists. We'll do it with Dooku. We can go to a planet that's owned by the enemy, and we can start causing them all kinds of trouble. We can start like riots and start supplying their rebellion. We can get money from local like factions on the world. We can try to get support from them. It's a whole thing for diplomacy. This is what works on neutrals, and that's what happens on a hostile planet like Umbara if we wanted to cause some trouble. Hey, do you get Wookiees? You do get Wookiees. Do you have any Wookiees? You have 2 Wookiees, okay. We should, because it entertains me, let's pick up Anaxis. Why don't you, because you're by lore like infantry training base, why don't we have you pick up our ground tech for the legions, and we can get our first legions. And let's look at the legions. Pop down to Camino. You may notice already we've got Rex and Cody down here. Merry Christmas, Captain from Canada. Hey, Darkfire. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. What's Cody's deal? So he's a disciplined infantry commander. Remember all there's far more variety now in heroes, and they're blocked out into different categories. So they've made like administration heroes, combat ones. Commander Cody is a disciplined infantry commander who's focused on infantry, 5% bonus damage, 5% bonus to defense, 5% bonus to speed, and 5% faster ability recharge time. Now they specify infantry commander. I wonder if those bonuses, I imagine they do, only work on infantry? Legion commander, if he's with the 212th, they get a 5% bonus to health if they have Commander Cody attached. Phase 1 is superior to Phase 2. Tryon, why are you trolling? Everyone knows that's not true. That's not even close to being true. I found this channel from the Clone Wars mod. Oh man, our first Let's Play was Awakening of the Rebellion. And it cracks me up that that's back in production, right? Their team is working on it. And they're sharing assets between this mod and that one. Like, that's the cool thing about the Empire War modding community. It's one of the best communities when it comes to like Star Wars mods, or just modding in general, because they work together and they share breakthroughs. It's so good. And I won't say any names, but there are a few particular games out there that have pretty decent modding communities in the number of people modding them, but the drama and the weirdly competitive, like, in it, then they just break up. They're just not around anymore. All right, anyways, anyhoozle, let's look at what we've got here. So notice the numbers. I find this a little hard to see. It's good enough. Like, I can see that's 212. Here's 501st. 212 are my favorite too. I know somebody in chat was like, where's the 212? The 501st Legion, they're elite infantry. We get 2 teams of 10, 1 team of 8. Okay, so we get 28 units with this single buy for 1,600 credits. They get proximity. Every one of these, by the way, have different abilities. These guys get proximity mines and firing position. Goes into a firing position, increase fire rate and defense, but reduces movement speed. So they have the cover mechanic, basically. And we can get 15 legions. Now, I wonder, I didn't ask them last night when I was chatting with the devs. I didn't ask them, can I make multiple 504? I imagine I can, because the build limit is 15, and there aren't 15 legions here. So I imagine you could get multiple 501sts if like that was your jam. Hey Dean, thanks for the 5. I saw this drop yesterday, and it took my friends an hour to rip me away from it. And if you got it immediately, Dean, and you were running into some bugs, they patched it last night. There was like an error in the code that was crapping it out. All right, this is my unit right here, 212, right? The 212, known for their expertise in long-range combat. They typically fortify their position with sandbags before their well-equipped troopers, snipers, decimate the enemy, because they're supposed to be the siege battalion. Let's see, they can deploy barricades. We know that from Awakening the Rebellion for the rebels, for the higher grid. What else do they get? They get take cover, ping. They get ping, and they get snipers too. That's cool. Okay, and they get look. You can't read it. It's the shield guys from the space station fight, and I can't remember what is it? What's the name of it? Doom's unit. Commander Doom. They get deploy blaster turret, firing position, and take cover. And they're armed with riot shields, carbines. I imagine riot shields means they have more health or a higher defense percentage or something. That's neat. Okay, well, Kaminoans, what do you guys get? Do you just lower the cost? Yes, they do. Kaminoans, so this one is a Special Forces expert. 25% faster production of clone legions, ARC troopers, clone commanders, clone commandos, 20% cost reduction for the clone legions. So if you're gonna go really heavy into they're an engineer leader, really heavy into special operations teams, go with this one, right? If you're going all ARCs. What's the other one do then? What's it? Okay, cloning senator, class senator, 25% increase to planetary base income. Ching, 30 additional pop cap. Nice. That's similar to what Mon Mothma does. Mon Mothma also, if you build Mon Mothma as one of your main leaders, increases all of your military tech by a small percentage because she's a pacifist. That's so funny. This is what I want them to bring over to Awakening the Rebellion. I love the hero system. The like choosing how your empire or your republic is going to run, and like basing who you're training as your leaders based on how you want to play, right? Your play style is really smart. Oh man, it's more player like what's the word for it? Self-expression. Yeah, more player expression. Diplomatic immunity. So 25% decrease to standard clone troopers and 20% decrease to the cost of standard clones and clone barracks. So if you want to go really heavy into spamming normal clones and you want to go for income, then you go for this Kaminoan. Okay. Hello, Delta. What do I need to get you? I need clone troopers 2 and special forces 2. By the way, they've redone, or they were really adamant. They did a lot of work on the descriptions of these so that you always know what you need when you're looking to build something. You're not just dicking around with it too much. Also, check this out. Tech tree and the tech tree here actually works and tells you exactly what you need. And then you can put your mouse over to find out what, like I need warships 2 to get me, because there I am in the corner. Commander of the Liberation. I am a aggressive battleship commander with I'm a negative 7.5 bonus to health. I see how it is. Or what are you saying that people under my command don't last long? Is that what that is? 7.5% bonus to damage and a 5% bonus to speed. You'll notice that most of the heroes all have a negative and a positive. I'm just giving them crap. Also, if you notice under my compliment, this is true for all the Venators. All Venators come with at least one Delta 7 squadron. And I love their reasoning for this. So the devs said last night, the reason that they added the Delta 7 is that's to represent that there are more Jedi in the galaxy than just the named ones that we know and the heroes that you can build. So all Venators have a Jedi on board running around as the Delta 7. I like that. I dig that a lot. I wish I could play this, but sadly I'm at work. Well, it's gonna be there waiting for you. Oh, they've got upgrades to the, what's the upgrade to the Venator get you? Z95s, when you're later in the war. Yeah, if you get Small Craft 3, you can upgrade your Venators to have a loadout of Z95s, BTLBs, which it should already have, right? I know we can build those individually. And then, and proper BTLB Y-Wing squadrons. No, that'd be the BTLBs. They wouldn't be like actual, hey, N1 starfighters. Man, so we'll look at this later, but the Separatists have like trees in theirs based on what of those like big organizations are that you want to side with. So like if you want to go Trade Federation and go Donuts, or if you want to go with the Banking Clan, or if you want to go with the, I forgot the other two, but there's 4 of them, and then they each have their own technology, so you can focus in on what technology that you want. All right, let's go ahead and pause. We are trying to get some Venators online. I am going, ooh. You've got a donut station there too, huh? Let's focus on space-based combat right now. I'm gonna get, hey, quad drive yards. Give me
constructing unit.
Some consular ships,
Unit in
some
production.
Admonisher
Mission log
corvettes for
updated.
screening.
Unit
Give me
in production.
got a mission? Jedi meditation. Interventions. One of the planets in the Republic is protesting the war. The Senate was unable to resolve the conflict. Our only chance right now is to ask the Jedi to send a mediator. Send a Jedi Master to the planet to resolve the dispute. Camino. Hey, Obi-Wan. Are you considered a master at this stage? I assume you are. No, he's a Jedi Knight. Windu. It says on the top. I've actually never done this. This is new to me. Oh man, wait till you guys see the event system. Think like Stellaris events. I'm sending Windu to, damn it. Oh, I can't? He should be stealthy. No, he's a Jedi. He's able to raid. He's not able to do this. He's able to raid. How do I get you? Is there a Jedi nearby? I don't think there is. That's gonna be easier said than done. Thankfully, Jedi aren't just stealth units, they're raid units, meaning they can raid world. No, I don't have a Jedi nearby. No, they're all currently on. They're not stealth units though. And the good thing about this is that you're not gonna just doomstack Jedi, because this is a problem with a lot of Republic Clone Wars mods, is that you can just doomstack Jedi, and then you throw them at planets and raid them. Instead of using like commandos to do that, right? Do you know that the crew of the Liberation is known as the Red Shirts? No one's sure why. You're bad, man. How dare you? How dare? We can make Phase 1 clone troopers right now. Quad Drive Yards is pumping out ships. I'd like to get, oh look, it's Organa. What kind of senator are you? 100% increase the planetary base income, 50 population, 25 build cost, and time reduction of power generators throughout the galaxy. Interesting. I should probably make a hero there. Oh, and all the worlds, you'll see a lot of heroes based on the world that you click on. So there's like Coralag. Wait, why is, oh, Mon Mothma's probably on Coralag because I'm playing the smaller map and her planet isn't here. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, you'll find all kinds of heroes just out there. What do we have in the north? Dantooine, which has Judicators. Which would be the like peacekeepers before the Clone Wars started, right? Before the Grand Army of the Republic kind of kicked off. And these are just like General Jedi, right? Yeah, Jedi Knight and a Padawan. Oh, and they're still using that icon. Guys, why? How are you still using that icon? All right, let's let it go. Ooh, I start with, wait, who are these guys? This is Wellix Blissix Engineer. Shipwright, 15% reduction cost of build time for cruisers, frigates, and corvettes. I might do that actually. 20% build time increase for ground and space tech. 40% price decrease for ground and space tech.
At your command.
I'm gonna train you.
Requesting
You're gonna be my
assistance.
first non-combat methodical shipwright. Let's get you built. He's gonna be one of my first administrators. You're a guard commander at heart. I still wish Are you doing the
At your
thing?
command.
Why'd that little hand go away? I didn't move you, did I? Let's see, just stability overview, planetary takeover, diplomacy, 27 weeks to go. We're moving right along. And we're gathering, let's gather a fleet together.
Coming about. Copy.
We're still doing our research. I want to get Venators before we make a move. Man, I need to get you. If we were gonna be able to break through, Corellia's gonna be under our control. So if we can break through Cato Nemoidia and then Manan, we might be able to break through Manan. We could get a Jedi down to Camino and complete that mission. It's questionable though.
Copy that, General.
Hey, Rathana, can you make anything cool? We could build lats. I wonder if they could pull it off, that you could build the vehicle transport lat, and then you could put like, you know, an ATTE into it. I bet you can't. Who's this? Oh, it's Critic. 30% faster construction of ground buildings and space structures, except tech. And this is just Lem's, yeah, this is just Bevel, okay. We're moving your fleet out.
Course laid in.
I haven't gotten our tech yet to get the 212th or 501st. What do I need clone legions to get the 212th. I want it. Look at this hero list.
Frigate ready, sir.
Oops, wrong one. This is the hero list. Look at this. Doom.
Mission log.
I'm gonna get
updated.
Delta and everybody's gonna yell at me because he's gonna die. What's up? Interventions prototype. A Senate has passed, okay, the Senate has passed a bill appropriating funds to research and development. We plan to send a delegation to inspect the progress, raise the funds needed to complete the project, and escort a delegation to the listed planet. Remember, Empire War didn't have events, and there's an event system now. You'll see it later. Yay, Death Number, good to see you live on YouTube. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. How you doing, Death Number? It does feel good to be back. I'll get a Victory Star Destroyer. We are early days to get one of those. What do I need to do? Save your credits and bring one of the listed heroes to the location. What's the location? I can send... Palpatine. Go for Palpatine. I can send Palpatine to Quad. Oh yeah, I can send Palpatine to Quad. So fun, hilariously silly mechanic about Palpatine. If I have him, I have him. Why do I say if? And I was chatting with the devs about this last night. Palpatine will just randomly go on vacation through your campaign. He'll just leave and he'll come back and then he'll leave again. And what's happening is he is switching between being the Chancellor and being Sidious, and he's literally switching factions. So whatever faction you're playing, you'll just randomly get your main leader guy, because he's playing both sides. It's fucking hilarious. All right, let's send him though. Jedi, move here. I gotta do this quick though, because I'm a little worried he's just gonna bail.
We shall proceed to the meeting.
We shall proceed to the meeting. Venators, 90% researched. And then we'll just start pumping them out at Quad. Samuel, thank you for the 6. Good continuity having Morrison for the Art of Clone Wars. Seems like there's an effort to make the design coherent with one another. Yeah, there is so we were laughing about this. Our Quintons, right? The Imperial starting ship is one of the more advanced ships, and its refit is actually the version you start with in literally stat-wise and weapon-wise is the one as in Awakening of the Rebellion. So your best units in this mod are your starting units in Awakening of the Rebellion, because it's literally how the timeline runs, right? I love this. We got it. We just got a free victory class, and this is the beginning of the Clone Wars. This is wonderful. Let's move the Golden Station over. Let's move the advanced shipyard over. Our construction should be done, right? No, not yet. No, it is done. Oh, I'm broke. That's why I can't build it. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no gas in it. Give it four more seconds. Wait for it. Hold. First Venator will be coming off the line shortly. I think there's a hero that gives you a victory too.
Production.
I have to find him. We've succeeded, and we got stability 5%. This is the same mechanic as Awakening the Rebellion. So as where's our stability overview? As we do missions, our stability will go up. We're 35 right now, and this means that when you get those missions to, I believe it's still take out starship yards, you'll get a reward of a ship, and this increases the quality of the ships that you will see in those missions, which is a cool mechanic. I like that. I am here for it. All right, so the fleet has grown by +1 capital ship. Coruscant, you should have the capability, but not the money. I'm so broke. I really want that other, we'll wait another week and then we're gonna get another one going.
Updated.
What's up? Ah, we failed it. Oh, that was -6. We just lost more than we gained. That's okay. We're early days for the Republic. We can't just throw ourselves at the enemy. We have to move carefully because the Separatists actually outgun us right now. Cool thing about this. So the diplomatic negotiations with Padme are going as planned. We have planetary takeover 24 weeks. Here's the cool thing about this, and I loved it when they told me. We get everything, if we do this peacefully, we get everything on the surface, even if it's not our faction stuff. We also get everything in orbit. So I know there's a Corellian battlecruiser here. And I'm gonna own that sucker. And that'll be one of my early warships because diplomatic, connection with Corellia. Hey Elijah, thank you for the 5. What's your favorite EU imitation Star Destroyer design? My favorite is the KOTOR Sith Cruiser. Second, mine would be the KOTOR Hammerhead. Yeah, I like the core. I love the Hammerheads. Be it the old KOTOR one or the Galactic Civil War, Rebellion one. I recently got my hands on a 3D printer, and one of the last things that I printed was some little mini Hammerhead Corvettes. Have you heard the go for Papa Palpatine? Yes! Yes, I have. It hasn't happened yet on stream, but it did last night when I was talking with the devs. Palpatine, what do you do? Maybe keeping you here is actually a good idea. 150% increase to planetary base income, plus 150 credits. 20% cheaper production of all ground and space structures except tech. Ground and space structures. So you want to move him into an area. Oh, he even bonuses the build times. So you want to move him into an area that's building up, and he will oversee the construction of your new operations. Who you? Who dis? This is Sinji? Marissa, I don't know who that is. Brazen Gauntlet Dreadnought. Aggressive Cruiser Commander. She's got the aggressive commander trait that I have, but only for cruisers. Interesting. What other heroes? Oh my god, look at the hero list. Our build limit is 10 for combat commanders, which is a lot of combat. Hey, there's Yularen. What's his? He is a inspiring admiral. The Resolute. 15% bonus to health, 10% bonus to damage. I need you. Why can't I make you? Because you're 16 grand. Holy crap baskets, my man. But I want that bonus. Oh, okay. Hey, Darkfire, thanks for the 5. If they add this leader system to Awakening the Rebellion, then they need to add Shed, whose ability is to build Imperial Venators. He shouldn't build Imperial Venators because it doesn't make sense.
Mission log updated.
I'm not with you on that one. I think Shed should be an economic leader, oddly enough. Zygaria. The Senate is united in its effort to win this war. We have to make some strategic gains soon. I have marked a planet that we believe is of a strategic significance to the war effort. Conquer the planet, and I will make sure that you are sufficiently rewarded. Oddly perfect planet for the proto-empire to go and conquer, right? The only problem is, it's really far away, and there's no chance, there's not a hope in hell that the Republic manages to get over there anytime soon. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, my dude. That is not gonna happen. I wanna start a fight. We still haven't gotten the ships necessary.
There's no doubt.
I'm gonna send Obi-Wan over to lead the fight. We've got a new hero coming up. We could get another traditional Venator, or we could wait. We only got a few more days, and we can get Yularen training, and that'll be our fleet commander, and then we make a move. I'd love to just connect to, yeah, I'd love to just connect to Camino. That would not be a bad thing, because we should have the ability now to pick up clone. Where are your clone units? Did I
Star
break
Destroyer
it?
reporting
Where the
in.
clone command? Do I have a filter on? There's the leaders. We were just looking at them. I see my arcs. I see Delta. This should be the actual heroes. This should be the infantry. Maybe they're considered, no, they're not ground vehicles. Did they blow something up? They blew something up. I don't see my barracks anymore. You scumbags.
Constructing.
Yeah, my barracks is gone. I don't know how that happened. Might have been maybe one of their events or something. Our first Venator is off the line. Join the fleet.
Moving to coordinates.
We still don't have enough ships. Early days of the Republic, man. I could see there being a much smarter way of doing this, and that's, I see your ships moving around out there. I don't like that at all. There was a flash, yeah, it was probably some kind of hostile event. I might, if we take this before the fight goes on, I might go in, do a little scout, do a fallback. Hopefully we fall back to Rendil. We'll get our battle cruiser over here, and then we'll hit him. Yularen! There you are.
Constructing unit.
Yeah! Let's get your Venator and that sweet
complete.
heroic leadership bonus in this. Not getting the Jedi to Camino.
Mission log updated.
What you got? Independent leader, conquer the planet to rescue the pirate leader Raxus Prime. Oh, interesting. Raxus Prime is what, in the north? Really? That's not gonna happen. Man, I am getting really screwed on these. You're the shipwright. You're staying on planet. Let's have the Venator be our point ship. Oh, we're gonna wait for that vessel. I'll take a couple of extra carriers with us, and we'll go start a fight. Looks like the meditation mission is like the riots in the Galactic Civil War campaign. Ah, yeah, that would do it then. It's just a barracks. We can replace that. Yeah, I love that we can like stoke riots on a planet surface, and get and like destroy stuff that could be a problem for us later on. All right, how are we doing? I'm just waiting on Yularen. He's 31%. He's getting done, and we've almost got Corellia. Quad's getting our carriers. Yeah, remember you had a mission to get the Jedi to Camino and you failed it. There was a type of dispute on Camino and you lost the tier 3 barracks. Oh, it was a tier 3. That's painful. I mean, a Naxxus should still have a proper barracks, right? Do it.
Upgrade under construction.
Do it. We'll build it at the because this should have like a bonus, right? 20% cheaper to build on this planet for barracks. Yeah. So we're gonna get a tier 3 really cheap. And we can get it with our ground forces. This makes more sense anyways if we're gonna have our first fleet up here. Get a lot of like disparate distance worlds. Oh, here it is. All right, cool. So this is the one of the events. We've never seen this in Empire War. This was made possible by the recent update from Petroglyph. And notice that it's animated too, the image. A previously hidden power generator on Ryloth has been found. With some investment, we can adjust it to our current needs. However, Our minor investigation did not uncover where it came from. What do you want to do? Bring the power generator online or scrap it for parts? If we scrap it for parts, we'll probably get credits. And these have multiple outcomes. Koryak, I believe, is the person who made this system. Let's bring the generator online and see what happens. Power generator's been brought online. It now serves our needs without fail. I guess I rolled high enough on my D20 to have the event work out in my favor. So now we've got a power generator on that planet. Very cool. Have you noticed that the galaxy is slowly rotating? Yeah, it's always done that. And we can see it from this perspective. Woo! Staring at the dust ball that is Tatooine. We're just waiting for Yularen to be trained. As the Separatists build up their forces. You can see Corellia actually still has the little handshake icon on it, even in this perspective. Oh, we could see the mission indicator as well. That's funny.
Crews are ready, sir.
How we doing on training up our new officer? He's not quite done yet.
Cruising speed.
And then what's our barracks look like?
Mission log updated.
Almost. Something we can get to? Build a specified structure to receive a reward. A medium factory. We'll get a TX-130 Scout variant company. Now that we can do. We can definitely pop that down and get that resource coming in. What would be a good one? Not Alderaan. Not gonna build anything there. That's gonna be expensive. What about Fresha? There's like nothing on the ground there. What can you get? Nope, I need the stats for the planet, please. Republic can get a medium factory here, but I'd have to build through a large. All right, I'd have to build through a light first. All right, you can be one of my ground production planets. As long as I remember to click the button again. I do hate how the random missions spawn to places you can't reach.
Upgrade
yeah,
complete.
It's a thing. I mean, the hyperlanes mean that you can, if you can control the hyperlanes, you can get around pretty fast, especially in the big map. It's less of a big deal here, but on the really, really big one. Yeah, look at this. 2 worlds I'm just not gonna be able to get to as of yet. All right, 212.
Training troops.
We're training the 212 and we're getting ready. We're gonna train 2 units of the 212. And we're gonna set, I'm gonna send Obi-Wan over there right away. I wish I could get Commander Cody up here.
Oh, yes.
So one of the things that they've added is that they've made it so Anakin and Obi-Wan both will change as you go through the timeline. So Anakin will get older and his skills will change.
Construction complete.
But they've gone in really, because there's so many Jedi and so many different heroes in this, they've gone in and they've made it so all of the heroes have different pros and cons. So if you look under fighting style for Obi-Wan Kenobi, it says balanced attacker and redirect. And that'll give you ideas on what they're good at for attacking, like lightsaber dueling and reflecting and or blocking lightsaber bolts.
Reporting in.
Hey, he's done. Yularen, head on out to the fleet.
Order confirmed.
Oh, he doesn't have any fancy dialogue? Sad. So, like, we'll see Anakin change. He's in his, oh man, he's in his angsty teenage years. Who only has novice attacker and novice blocking and a novice duelist. But you know that's gonna change, especially with the duelist. I'm sure it goes skyrockets towards the end. All right, so we have 2 Venators, 3 Dreadnoughts. All right, we're gonna raid Cato de Moidia. I'm not convinced we have a fleet large enough to do the damage.
Over.
And they may have a fleet
Tactical
here.
battle imminent.
Begin the battle. Bum, bum, bum. Trade Federation tech is 20% cheaper on this planet. Well, we can't allow that. Oh, and it's a high income world. Yes, please. Wait, what? Wait, what? Was the game paused when I moved those units?
Star Destroyer standing by.
What? I didn't notice. I don't think
Star
that's.
Destroyer reporting
What?
in.
I have
Order
questions.
confirmed.
Well, okay, we'll experiment with that when we get back to the main menu. They've also redone all of the lighting. It's a bug. Okay, yeah. I didn't think it was an actual feature. You should be able to move units when it's paused. I do wish we could queue up moves, though. That would be really cool. So they actually have a traditional donut.
Yes, Commander.
I don't think it's going to be the battle
Coming
version,
around.
but I
Gaining
don't.
altitude, sir.
I don't think this is a fight we can win yet. Yeah, we're gonna fall back.
Prepare for
Sorry,
jump
guys.
to hyperspace.
Teasing you with a space battle that's not happening yet. They have the space station version without the core, and then they have a trade one. We cannot take that on. Remember, we're early days in the Republic. We don't have the firepower. But there's another world in the core that we can hit. So the fleet's back here. I'm gonna order another Venator.
In production.
Gonna keep those Venators coming.
May the force be with us all.
I should probably start looking at getting some senator offices and start getting that income
Building
up higher.
under construction.
Ooh, what's this?
Squad stands together.
Republic administration. Even more income.
Upgrade
This place.
under construction.
Hey, Obi. No, you're gonna lead the 212, so you just sit right there. Who's in the fleet lead? Yep. Let's see if Secret Miner's got anything she's going on here. Glory to the Empire.
Tactical
Oh, wait.
battle imminent.
Now that's looking like a better mix. We do have the victory. Yeah, it's true. We do have the victory as well. Launch
Awaiting
fighters and
orders.
prepare for combat.
Heading to destination.
Thank you, Don.
Where's my
Appreciate
fighter
the
support?
Choose your reinforcements.
Yularen,
Coming around.
bringing you in early so you can launch your fighters.
Awaiting your orders. We're moving out.
It'd be cool if the doors could open. There used to be a mod, I don't remember
Awaiting
which
your
one it
command.
was, that actually had the doors
Full
animate.
speed.
Yes, sir.
I recently 3D printed one of these and I've been painting it up. It's sitting next to me on my desk.
Your command, sir.
No,
Move
I
out.
haven't heard anything about the Company Heroes 3 Star Wars mod.
Commander.
Honestly, I haven't heard anything
shall
about
be
the
there
Company of
shortly.
Heroes
Read you, General.
1 Star Wars mod that was in production ages and ages ago. But every time I think that mod is dead, that's when another update comes out.
Reporting in. Right away.
Stand by.
All right, let's fast forward a little bit. Looks like we've got some kind of station back here, a station back here, and then the actual, like half donut.
Enemy in range.
All right, fighters.
What are your orders? I read you, General.
Oh, there's our deltas.
Roger that.
Hey, fellas, hold up for a second. We're getting a
Yes,
lot of
General.
like movement
Copy
over
that,
here,
sir.
and I
Copy,
want to
yes,
know
sir.
what it is before we
Ready to
press
go, sir.
forward. I saw enemy fighters. We're engaging droids.
Droids inbound. Stand by.
Yeah, don't let them capture that station. I don't want to have to deal with that. Get them clones.
Ready and able, sir. Thank you, sir.
And then I'll put an anti-fighter turret here because it looks like they've been swooping around the back. I'm very broke.
Building under
Swoop to
construction.
Blue Leader. Group 2 is standing by, over. Tucker on 5, waiting for Mother Bird, over.
Throw Doritos at it. That's how we deal with donuts around here. You're a commander, right? Audacious commander. Minus 15% to health, but we get a 15% bonus to damage. Whoa, that's a lot.
Form up.
Construction
I better
complete.
have.
Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Yularen. Yularen makes up for that a bit. We'll just keep with Yularen as our main. Let's bring in the victory.
Combat maneuvers initiated.
Confirm.
And let's do
Right away.
frontline dreadnoughts.
Roger.
Have the fleet hold
Destroy.
position for a second. Let's get everybody in. Let's get
Underway.
some
Moving into position.
Corvettes and some
Direction
assistance
received.
from our Peltas and
Full steam ahead.
one
All right.
invincible just so we can see it.
Moving out.
All right, we're here,
Copy.
team. So there's the invincible. This is kind of our placeholder warship until we start getting Venators off the line a little bit faster. What is the Venator get?
Imperial missile destroyer here.
It's the artillery. It's the first one from, except for it's got V-19s. Okay, I'm here for that.
I copy.
We're moving up. We have a warship to destroy. Problem
out.
with the, what I have seen, you need to hold position and maybe even turn around in a second. What I have seen a problem with the Republic in the early days is that the enemy gets a shocking amount of artillery support. Nah, keep moving, keep moving. In the ways of munificence, and they are brutally effective against us. Like, they've got a few over there right now. They're shooting at us. Look at the distance they've got. Look at my shields. And we're not even firing yet. All we're doing is damage to that.
Choose your reinforcements.
We desperately need you to move forward.
Your
Rest of
orders,
the
General.
fleet, I need you to hold position.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I want that invincible up front.
Ready on 3, this is Slammer, over.
Yes, Commander. Fall out.
Look at that. Look at that number of enemy fighters and then the damn artillery ships. Like, they started with 3 of them and they're just chunking us from a mile away. Thankfully, they're starting to fire at the ship I want them to fire at.
At your command.
You guys need to wrap around this way.
Sir, what are your orders?
Make you all group 1. Let's get all of our bombers. We only have 1 bomber.
Awaiting
Lies.
orders.
No, we only have 1 bomber.
Right, sir, behind, sir.
Go ahead and start doing your thing. We're still not in firing range.
Awaiting your orders.
They said they had to nerf the munificence. I'm thinking they might have to nerf them again.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, clones. It's about time you guys did what clones do. You fight, you win.
Contact! Yes, General.
I need my Corvettes. Start screening, clean them out.
You're awfully
Your command.
for a soft shell.
We're gonna knock out those support vessels as quickly as we can.
Maximum fire.
Targeting. I've got
Fire
all
the
that.
missiles.
Commander.
Weapons ready.
Support.
That shield generator is mine.
Start moving forward.
Reporting in.
Fire everything.
Maximum
Can't
fire.
provide any more cover.
We have to get through and we have to kill those munificence. They do not have. Okay, I've turned it down. Sorry, chat.
All capacitor sharing, sir.
Sorry, tape. Wait, I can unfold the wings? Oh, cool.
Order confirmed. Destroy the shield.
All right, starting to get through it.
Just a scratch, sir.
Think you're outgunned? We just need to get closer. This is the Republic's way. We have to get closer because we have to kill those support ships. Now that we're close enough, wreck them. Look how fast the munificent's dying if you can get close enough.
Move out. Let's go.
Fire everything.
Okay.
The other problem we're running into, though, we need you guys up here right now. We have lost the fighter battle.
Choose your reinforcements.
What do you mean I can't? Okay, let's bring in a Jedi. We need you.
Thank you, sir.
Get up here. Yularen! How we doing against that artillery? We're doing okay.
We need help out of this, sir.
They're still winning the fighter battle. Come on, clones.
Choose your reinforcements.
Where's my Jedi? There he is.
Unknown, sir.
Get over here.
There's too many of them.
He's so fast.
Thank you. We can't provide any more cover. All capacitor showing green, General. Cut the chatter.
Now, hopefully our screeners have moved into a position that's a bit more...
Watch your left.
Let's get some repairs over here.
Yes, sir.
Hard burn, Pelta. I love this ship. This is what my players have been using for ages as like their home base in our RPG.
Our shields are
The
down.
command version of it, look closer. Pop it. Begin your repairs.
Unknown, sir.
All right, they almost are down, and they never see how we killed off their artillery, so we might have actually managed to survive for most of the fleet because of this guy's sacrifice. That artillery is still up.
Copy.
Thank you.
Fire, overload. You guys are fine. I'm sending you back. Oop, come on, camera. Let me get control.
Capacitor showing green.
Back him up.
I copy.
Yularen, open up. They need to get some dialogue for Yularen, man.
Maximum firepower.
Wait, there's another artillery ship, like,
Reporting.
inside the other ship? Not cool, man. Our poor Venator. Oh, and there's damage states now for ships. So you can see who's, like, badly damaged.
Watch it. No good. Incoming's too heavy. All combat personnel standing by.
That's a nice way of not having to constantly watch health bars.
Star Destroyer.
I think we've lost a lot of Corvettes in this fight. No. Not actually looking half bad. Hey, move over here. And, no, you're fine, actually. Pop another repair area. For the Republic!
We need help now, sir.
There's a better thumbnail right there. Is she going up? Or is it just damaged? All units. No, not yet. We're not there yet.
Yes,
You can start moving away.
Keep going.
Start wrapping around.
Your orders, General.
Heat up the guns.
Maximum firepower.
All interdiction ships.
I copy, sir.
I need all of my screeners. Oh, you're already there.
Ready to fire.
Deal with this. You should be clearing the skies. Looks like they need to do a little work with the Venators. They're facing the wrong way. Oh, no, they're not. I lied. The enemy's behind them, so they were shooting backwards.
Droids inbound.
Awaiting orders. Attacking target.
Bearing, sir. Thank you, sir.
How we doing? I think this is going to be our first victory.
Contact.
As soon as this thing detonates.
This is Mace Windu.
Oh, we've got a problem here.
I need my capital ships focusing on the hull of this ship.
Imperial missile destroyer.
Fire everything into the hull.
What's my
Heat up the guns into the hull. Oh, there goes that dreadnought. He's finally kicked it.
Form up. Unknown, sir. Ready to fire. And to worse.
Surprised the Invincible made it.
You're awfully tough for a soft shell. Thank you.
You enjoyed my Grand Empire campaign? It's still going on. We're not done yet.
We can't provide any more cover. All capacitors showing green, General.
Man. I love it, but I also have so many other games on my docket to play right now. Like, my backup. We just picked up a bunch from the last Steam sale. The one before the one that's going on right now, me and Tabby. So we're like... What in the world? There we go. So it's like, oh no. And they are retreating. This means we get to do a ground invasion with the 212. Feels weird seeing the donuts with the ball in the center. There is some scene, I don't know in what, I don't know if it's the Clone Wars, or maybe it's one of the original movies, but we lost all 3 dreadnoughts in that fight. Still worth it though, to take out a medium dockyard. I need a better solution to those munificents. I think that's gonna be tough to break through. Hopefully they don't always have 3 of them. We are building more Venators now. And the trick might just be, very Clone Wars-y, have more Venators. Oh God, don't remind me about this. I have 96 things on my wish list and 4 of them aren't discounted. I feel your pain. First 212th is done. Gonna pair that with Obi-Wan. Now, from what I understand, if you pair normal troopers with a Jedi, you will see them running as the as that Jedi's, you know, unit. We'll bring these scout sabers. Let's build some lats. The 212 need their lats 100%. Am I too broke to build more lats? And can anybody else build them? Vice Chairman of the Senate. Really? I might make you. I might make you and just have you sit here. That's a really good bonus. 50% base planet income. But yours was 100 credits plus 100% base income. Chancellor Palpatine, inform the Senate that I have some matters to attend to. It shouldn't take long. So, we just had a little event pop up. This is with him literally switching sides on the war. So now he's on the other side, which is so freaking goofy. I love it. It's so silly. But nice thing is when you get these events where you have a bunch of text, if you've ever played Empire War, you know the pain of trying to read these quickly enough and then they just disappear before you finish it. Now it pauses the game and this little indicator says, hey, you gotta click the fast forward button for time to start back up. All right, continue. Is the stream down? Chat, can anybody hear me? Doesn't say I'm dropping frames, so we should be good. Yeah, he's going on a little vacation. Yeah, Lake, it's not a bug or anything, it's a mechanic. He literally swaps sides. Okay, stream's up, we're fine. Somebody else's internet having problems. Do we not have any walkers? We do. I'm stealing these. The 212th needs their lats and their ATTEs. Let's do an invasion. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. Yes, sir, we totally can't hear you. Excellent. Do we want to take another Jedi with us? Let's send... No. Well, we'll leave Anakin here. We'll only do the one. We'll bring Obi-Wan. I want the other unit of 212 before we go, so we'll wait for that. I'd love to give you... Fresha, do you have your... There's your medium factory. That'll complete our quest. And let's get some scouts.
In production.
2 units of
Mission
scouts.
log updated.
We have a new mission log. Build a defensive structure, turbo lasers. You care where? The civilians of our worlds fear occupation from the Separatists. Setting up defense structures should increase their feeling of safety. It should. You'll give me phase 2 clone troopers. Okay, that's awesome, because I can't even build those yet. So let's grab, what was the world where we had an event? Wasn't there a world where we had an event? It was like, you just got a free shield generator. Turbo lasers on Ryloth.
Constructing.
Oh, look. There's the Twi'lek. The Twi'lek senators. 250% increase of the planetary base income. He gives you 15 population cap, but he minus 50 reduction in planetary ground and space mine costs and construction. So if you want to set up a mine, like we could do Rishi Moon as a mining planet. We could shove his butt there. Oh, he gets 2 Senate Guard platoons as a leader. Syndulla, infantry commander. This is the commander from the Ryloth arc. That's cool. And what's her name's dad? Hera, right? Isn't that Hera's dad? Oh, we should be getting close to Corellia. How is our diplomatic takeover? 10 more weeks and Corellia is ours. And then the battle cruiser is ours too. Excellent. This is all I want. Oh yeah, I highly recommend Clone Wars. The movie is a little hard to get through, the first movie. And there are a lot of episodes where you're like, that's just Godzilla. There's like these really weird episodes that aren't great. But if you stick with it, there is some solid, super solid episodes. There's our walkers now. Especially towards the end, the last seasons. Man, that last season is so good.
Transmission received.
Upgrade complete.
It gets better and better, right? It kind of has the Next Generation, the Star Trek Next Generation problem of like, that first season, man. That first season. I don't know if I have the troops for this, but we're gonna try it. Right. We're about to start my very first ground invasion.
Construction complete.
I have Holocron updated. Did you put my phase 2 clones down in Ryloth? Of course you did. Something I didn't think about was wherever I build those turbo lasers is where they're gonna stick those units. Admiral Deo. Where's Deo from? Was he one of the Death Star briefing officers in A New Hope? Anyways, 212 is beginning their invasion of Skako Minor. They have AATs. The Godzilla episodes are pretty good. All right, sure.
You haven't begun without me, have you?
So much sass for a Jedi. All right, kind of dig the model. Let's drop the
Choose your
212.
reinforcements.
Took a while.
2 units
me.
of the Legion. Yes! Let's go! And they should have the fortification ability.
Relax.
And snipers, right? Yes, they do. All right, very, very cool. Now, these are normal troops. I think these are gonna have the same colors, though. So let's bring them in. We'll bring an ATTE in as well.
Destination set.
Did it work? No, they're just regulars. Okay.
Clone Walker reporting. As you wish, General.
And there should be
Clone
some
Walker moving out.
smoother pathfinding for ground forces, and infantry should get out of the way
Walker on the
if they're
move.
in the way. Or we'll just like, yeah, they get out of the way. Nice. Oh, I like that. Fantastic. Let's bring in the lats. By the way, I haven't seen any of this. This is all new to me. Hold your position.
We have not secured the area.
And I'm gonna move you regs up here.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Oh, you've got Awakening into the Rebellion audio.
Ready for orders.
What's your? You've got missiles. You've got two burst cannons, 2 burst SF missiles. What's SF? Composite B, and then the composite beam turrets. You've got a space for 3 infantry. Let's bring in some scouts.
Pulse cannon mobile.
And maybe some scout variant TX-130s.
Order acknowledged.
Got a nice mix. And we know we're gonna be outnumbered.
At the ready.
I'm gonna load you up with
Engines
regulars so
activated.
that if something goes absolutely cattywampus, I'm not gonna feel terrible. We're at a build cap of 8 out of 8, so if we capture a
Ready to
location,
receive orders.
which we're gonna go north and
Receiving
try with the
orders.
lat,
As you wish.
we might actually
Squadron moving out.
be able to get more units in the field. Team,
I was beginning to wonder if you'd got my message.
move you guys this way.
Bad feeling about this.
We need to go in
Comlink
smart.
active. Lancet proceeding.
They're capturing the
Command
north spot.
received.
Let's see if we can capture the southern
Right
one.
away.
Hostile ahead.
Moving out.
Nope, nope.
Heading out.
Hey.
Destination ahead.
Whoop, whoop.
Let's move out.
I've seen this episode of Clone Wars.
Let's go. Keep going.
Might be able to get to the back if they haven't built back there. I'm gonna try it. You're gonna be my
Roger
group
that.
1 while the rest of our force moves out. When do I get to walk vertically up a cliff?
Form up.
Lat casually goes through walls.
This way.
I mean, yeah,
Over there.
it doesn't care. It doesn't care about your walls.
Engines activated.
Is this
Receiving
an actual
orders.
droid factory?
As you wish. Squadron moving out.
Welcome
Lancet
to
proceeding.
Empire at
Command
War.
received.
When
Right
your
away.
game came out in 2006, can't complain too much.
Heading out.
What?
Destination ahead.
About the fact that there are air units. Remember, the base Empire War only
Let's move
had snow
Let's go.
speeders as like an air unit.
Keep going.
All right, clones, we're going for this. Drop.
This way.
Fall back.
Over there. Engines
Fall back, Lat.
activated.
Fall back.
Flankers, wait
I want
for
one
it.
squad to grab this, and one squad to grab that, and then I will drop more reinforcements for you. Get in the bunker.
Done. No one breaks through. Take
You
cover.
hold. Reinforcements are on the way.
Hello.
Hello.
A great leap forward often requires first taking 2 steps back.
Here we go.
How we doing? If you could take that, you'll get reinforcements immediately. I might even give you
Objectives
Windu.
acquired.
Yeah, probably not. I don't trust
Move
that.
it, move it.
Let's just do regular troops.
No one leaves until the job's done.
How we doing over here?
Hello there.
Oh my god, look at
Strike mech reporting.
look at those animations. I had one of these in Galaxies. I want to say it was a pre-order bonus
Hydraulics online.
for one of the DLCs or something. They got droidicus. It's dead. And because we have the 212, we've got like long-range weapons. I remember the Empire having a range. The Empire didn't have a ranged an air unit because the counter, the thing that they had was the AT-AT. And then the thing that the Rebels got was the counter to the AT-AT, which was the wrapping of the teeth snowspeeder. Get him!
See the battle before you, not behind.
Actually don't know if you're good at deflecting or not. Balanced attack to redirective blocking, so he can block and send it back to them. We've also got an outpost. Our guys are pushing that way. I need the tanks to come back this way with a couple squads of infantry. He needs backup. Hey, Mr. Iron Knight.
Hello.
Hello. 212.
Let's go.
Dig in here. That's a tank firing at you. Fall back. Reinforcements are on the way, but I know you've been cut off. I might have to run with you guys.
You've missed me.
You have confused?
Where do you think
Oh, it's an AoE. Damn. Run!
A great leap forward often requires first taking 2 steps back.
I need you running.
Ready and able, sir.
And I need bombardment here. Give me that bombing run. Buy us time, 212.
Need a medic.
Dig in. And they're setting up, and they're going to get the defense bonus. Stay in the defense bonus area, please. You stay there until the bombing run gets here. BTLs have arrived. Oh no! Our ATT just got blown up.
Go!
I lost the bombing run, but I think I got the tank.
Here we go.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, hang out with them. Jeez, what the heck is getting? What is nailing you guys right now?
Destroyed.
Moving out. Hit your back.
Oh, it's low health snipers in the back right now. Let's get wrecked. Let's move you guys in.
Stay together. Spread out. Good shooting.
Let's go. And we took out the AA, so we should be able to bring you in.
You see that?
Receiving order.
Oh, there's a turret.
Target destroyed. Assault position.
Oh, we just don't have the firepower. Yeah, lad, I need you. I need those rockets.
Confirmed.
There it goes.
Target damage.
With B2s in it. Rest of the reinforcements have arrived. How you doing? You guys holding? You are, but you're in desperate need of like fire support that I don't have because we don't have any rocket capability. I could bring the LAT over.
I copy.
Yeah, let's send the LAT to get some rockets on this. All right, bombardment's ready. Here it comes. Please get some lucky shots on those tanks because the 212 are just getting beaten up. You guys dig back in again.
Holding.
More sandbags.
Fighters waiting for us.
Oh, come on. Give me some hits. Give me some hits.
Yes, sir.
Fuck. Close
Our
our towers.
base is under attack.
Hello there.
They're doing what they can. Oh, we got another group back here. How are you on taking out a tank? I have a feeling this is going to go really badly.
Nice
Don't
work.
forget.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
Well, the clone
Thankfully, they're not paying attention to you. Get in there.
brother.
That might hit you. There's no friendly fire.
Enemy fire.
Unless they've changed this from Awakening of the Rebellion, there shouldn't be friendly fire. Oh, they've got another turret!
Take off. Maintain fire. Style neutralized.
Maybe there's a lesson to be learned here.
Another group of B2s are in behind us. Let's start moving. We need to kill this turret, but we're just not able to do enough building damage. How are we doing down here?
I see you've missed me.
Almost got the next tank. The LAT's actually getting a lot of work done. As soon as that thing is dead.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
Aerial artillery.
Missiles away. Got it.
Squadron moving out.
All right, coming to help them.
Hello there.
Maximum firepower.
Ready for orders.
Still haven't taken this down. How you guys doing? Yeah, I know you're regs and you don't have a lot of firepower for this. All right, I'm running you out of there.
Under attack. Your orders, General.
Do not engage that.
Receiving. Target.
Can you hit that from here?
Keep them back.
Who would be Commander Shax's nemesis?
Yes, sir.
No, we can't fight that. We are scout versions of these tanks. We cannot fight that.
Raising
Fall
gravity
back.
anchors. Choose your reinforcements.
This is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We are going to try to break this. Do you have the ability to force damage structures? I actually don't know.
Relax.
I know who my favorite, like, general is. 100%. It's
Unit
Trench.
destroyed.
Flankers waiting for us.
I find Trench to be one of the most interesting designs. Let's move this army back this way. I want to take out this outpost really badly. I'm probably going to have to run with Obi-Wan. Could bring in reinforcements from the north. Probably safer to do it from the south, though. Obi-Wan's arrived at the battlefield.
Yes, General.
Oh, please don't lose to B1s.
For combat.
There is no emotion. There is.
Are you seriously getting wrecked by B1s?
Yes, General.
Go this way. You're super fast.
Yes, Commander.
You even have a boost speed. Get your shields back. Yeah, get him. You get back here. He was the huge spider guy. Yeah. They're still producing B2s with the rest of our clones. This is the scout version. It's got like no health whatsoever. I think you're just hit and runs with this thing. Looks good though.
I was beginning to wonder if you'd got my message.
All right. As soon as everybody gets here, we are gonna hard charge across this bridge.
This is our chance.
Let's have some fun.
Let's see if we can capture this.
I see you've missed me.
We must solve the mystery of the Sith.
Get over here. I need you. I need your squad.
I was beginning to wonder.
Clear out these B2s. What does focus do? Increases defense for a short period of time.
Only a Sith.
That makes sense. He's got the defensive lightsaber
I
style,
thought you might
right?
say that.
Snipers, can you in that crowd? And I'll send the regulars to hold the wall. We've almost got a bombing run, so we might be able to take out their outpost with just that. Regulars move in. I want to see what they've got. The tactical droid L33 in Tech 2. The lean-to. I'm only mad, Alden, that I didn't think of it first.
This is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, hold your position and wait for
Bombing run
air support.
available.
I need to be able to see it to drop it. Okay, now I need you to just sit there and stop moving. Everybody hold position, everybody dig in. ATRTs don't need to move in. Bombers are en route. One of the differences between the BLTs and the hyenas, they were saying, the devs were saying this last night, was there's the good hits. Good. Now we push. Now we win.
I thought you might say that.
Unless they've got droid production. Man, they're really wounded though.
Relax.
Fall back, Obi-Wan. That damn turret. We're not gonna go near that turret.
I see you've missed me.
It's solidly kicking the crap out of us.
Often requires first taking 2 steps back.
All units come to here.
We must solve the mystery of
We're
the
gonna
Sith.
use you scouts. Come with me. Actually, I only need one of you.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go find any droid factories that they may have. Is Kevin from accounting who gets on him for spending too much? Chat is my nemesis. That's the truth of it. What is the best ground vehicle for the clones for the Republic? Like if you had to choose one, it's just turrets. We can get by those. I thought they fixed it so you don't attack walls anymore. It was you the whole time. Are we
Our base is under attack.
Can we capture? Oh, I still have clones up here. Fighting the good fight. Roger, Roger. Almost have a orbital strike ready.
Moving out.
ATTE
Wish, General.
or the Juggernaut. ATTE for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of good with that.
Walker on the
If I was gonna, these do capture. Nice.
Hydraulics online.
I don't need to capture
As
that
you
one.
command, General.
What are we shooting at?
Locking on.
B2s?
As you command.
We don't need to fight this.
Moving out.
I will move the army though.
We must solve the mystery of the Sith.
The mystery is
This party's over.
staring you in the face.
Orders, General.
Basically doing the Superman thing. Let's grab a turret. Ah, that's where you guys are coming out of. We're gonna put an infantry turret right here. So anything that comes out of that gets greeted by twin infantry
Turret constructed.
turrets.
Receiving. Clone Walker moving out.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. By the way, the mod is out. You guys can play it right now if you want to. There's a link in the description.
Turret
Infantry
constructed.
turrets, go. And then when the droids pop out. And that's gonna be our main objective. What is happening down here? So I was told that they fixed the wall, like shooting at walls, and it looks like they have. They just blew the wall like out of the way to get to the AA turret. Is this anti-infantry? It is. I don't know if you guys are considered. You guys have grenades? You're not considered infantry. You are vehicles. Good. So they're not taking a ton of damage. We can do this. It's a great quick wave.
Strike mech ready.
Strike mech ready.
Construction.
Boost. Oh my god, he's so fast. Meow. The motorcycle of mechs.
At the ready.
That's hilarious. We'll keep the bombardment in case there's something really silly down here that we need to take out. How many people are gonna play Separatists on their first game? And are you just going to solve everything with the application of more B1s? Let's start moving up.
Here we go.
We're gonna start moving up. Our clones are kicking ass up north, looking good. I might actually just deploy you guys. Start heading out this way.
Closing grade.
Hey, Shockwave. Hey, welcome to the stream. The convoy, the column is on its way. More B1s and Munificence. Yeah, I think the Munificence might need a little bit of a tweak. Maybe not. I'm probably too early to be claiming that some stuff might be a bit strong, but that range they get, and they chunk when they hit. Oh, chat, I will be right back. I'm just gonna let this fight go. I'm gonna put it into spectator cam. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Thank you, Captain Misadventure, for the 2. Clone Commander's the best one. Fordo? Which one's he?
Bombing run available. All right. Multitasking. It's the holiday season, so it's always crazy busy, but it looks like we've managed. Oh no.
Get ready to move in.
Oh no. Oh no, only one member of the squad survived. What happened? These B2s, they gave us the whole map though. We can see everything now. How's Obi doing?
I was beginning to
He's
wonder
fine.
if you'd got my message.
There is, what, one group of B2s here. We've got a turret, but nobody in the middle, so we don't need to kill turrets to win. And we got a bunker. Literally, this is all they've got. So if I can just get lucky and slap these B2s with a single round. Jeffrey, thank you so much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Oh, the first shot! Dead odd. Oh, that was brutal. I was not, man, it's gonna take a little while, which feels really good. It feels good that I'm gonna have to learn new mechanics and a new balance. That's gonna be fun.
Reporting.
Skako Minor is now firmly under the control of the Republic, and I think we're gonna have planetary takeover. 9 more weeks. 9 more weeks and Crilly would be ours. because of the diplomatic system. Isn't that cool? Now, we've had a chance. You guys have seen the event system. Let's see, you've seen the officer system. We've the tech system for the Republic is like, you know, tech into stuff. What do you want to get into? Ground forces, ground vehicles. You know, there's the various population cap buildings. Oh, they've changed these. So these are actually build speed, like warehouses and pop cap buildings. No, that's how they are. That's how they are. We're gonna switch over to the Separatists now and cause a little bit of havoc on that. I'll even load up the Separatists with the big map. Does this version of the mod have the large map? Yes, it does. It has it. Galactic Conquest. And if we go to the grand layout, this is actually the one that the devs were recommending. And it's got 3 difficulties. We're gonna throw it on normal because we're doing a spotlight. Let's do Confederacy and start. Turn the game volume down so we don't get any questionable music for YouTube. How do you rotate the camera? If it's not letting you do it, there's an option in there's an option to turn it on. It is left and right click at the same time. If you hit C while having a unit selected, you will do a orbital camera around that unit. And it's got the little like cut scenes. There's also Yularen, like an AI generated Yularen that gives you the like, you know, here's the state of the galaxy. Campaign briefing. Welcome, Commander. You'll be leading the Confederate military in the upcoming conflict. The galaxy is open revolt. Many star systems have seceded from the Galactic Republic in response to their unprovoked attack on Geonosis. However, the Jedi conjured up a massive army, forcing us to withdraw from the planet. Did everybody just withdraw from Geonosis? Like we all left? That big invasion and nobody kept it. Yeah, 190 something planets. If you've never seen the Big Chungus map, and this one has some new planets that you didn't see in Empire War because it's the Clone Wars, right? So there's certain worlds that are just important on here that really aren't for the Civil War. Let it do all of its updates. Let's turn on all the things. We can get all the intel, and we'll get into a fight. First thing I'm gonna do, because I wanna show you guys this, I'm gonna start building just like we did last night. If you wanna see the developer interview, by the way, it's on Twitch right now. I'm going to upload it. I'm gonna pick up a cantina as soon as I find a place that can take it. I think I actually can get one, what, maybe up here in the north corner? Not mulling it. Look at all the heroes we've got. Holy crap, there we go. So Kali can get one, we'll get a cantina. Because there's a whole bounty hunter system in this that's different from what we're used to, which is quite cool. And let's look at the tech tree. So if we click our tactical droid, look at this UI, by the way. Looks good. Oh, look, it's that scumbag from the Bacon Clan. Oh man, ugh, he's so scummy. 25% admirer of, of Padme. Base income, 20% reduction to cost and build time of Banking Clan. Reduction in cost of build time. So if you weren't here earlier, let me show the hero system real fast. So build limits, you have the economic administration heroes. We start with 3 out of 4 already. Bounty hunters, you can only have 2 of. Bounty hunters you hire for a limited amount of time and you have to keep rehiring, but they're far more capable than past games, right? Good for hunting down Jedi and stuff. And then you've got your commanders, which we have 10 of, and these all have different pros and cons. So you want to get the right commander for the army they're leading, right, to get that bonus. Yeah, that's a great question, Tridon. I don't know what the recommended difficulty is. I would say don't feel bad about starting on easy so that you can learn the mechanics, because there's nothing worth suddenly just getting punished because you don't know where the buttons are or how things work. Hey, Joshua, welcome. All right, first let's do some diplomacy. Dooku, like Padme, Dooku is our diplomatic leader, so we'll put him in orbit. And let's find a world that we want to mess with. You know what? Taurus. There's a planet that hasn't been messed with in about a few thousand years. Let's go do that. So we'll head over.
This was the only outcome.
It's a Republic world, so this is a hostile world. If I bring him to a neutral one, we can do the same thing we were doing with Padme. Or, instead of going to a neutral world and just like sitting on it and taking it, we can start causing trouble. Taurus. Now that we've arrived, we can negotiate. We can start a riot, which will destroy a structure at random intervals. We can spy on the planet. We can do army support and game free units or fleet support. Let's do fleet support. Now, if we do all of these, this is what they were saying last night. If they do all of these, then we'll get the tier 2 versions of them.
New construction options available.
Now we'll... Count Dooku, my mission was successful. The government of Taurus has provided us with a small warship, and those will start popping up over time. So both sides can do this, use this mechanic. It's such a Clone Wars thing. Dooku sneaking around on some planet, talking with the leadership, trying to get them to side with the Separatists. Padme running around, getting rescued by the Jedi because she's constantly getting herself in trouble. Also, swaying full planets. I imagine Padme actually captured more planets for the Republic than Anakin did. Like there's a competition between the two of them. Or she would negotiate for them and then he'd have to go and like invade them. What's this? This is our first story act. Here's what they want us to do. Construct droid factories. Oh, ours is different. We need to construct 5 droid factories. Complete diplomatic missions on those worlds. Interesting. And since we've done a diplomatic mission here, this should turn red, I believe. Since we've done it. And he's on a timer, but the timer's really short. Yeah, timer's pretty quick. All right, let's gather a fleet and start a brawl. Oh, what I wanted to show. So click on the droid, the tactical droid, and go to tech tree and go to technology. And here is how the tech works for the Separatists. Up the top is each of the, what would you call this? They're not like, I guess they're almost like corporations, right? The supporters of the Separatists. So the Trade Federation, the Techno Union, the Banking Clans, and the Commerce Guild. Now, whichever one of these you want to invest in early, you can see what levels of that investment will get you by looking down it. As you follow these down, you'll notice these yellow arrows. If you get level 2 in every one of the supporters, you can get the Subjugator, heavy cruiser, with a working ion pulse generator. You remember that from the Clone Wars, the big capital ship from season 1, which is supposed to be amazing. Like if you catch anything in it, it's supposed to just shut them down. And when we had this in Republic at War back in the day, which was really cool. Hard to hit anything with it. I wonder if theirs is any different or if the model's any different. And then down at the bottom, same deal. So if you went with Trade Federation Tech 1, you're going heavy into B1s. Everything over here is the stuff that you just start with. So you start with B1s as a platoon, you start with B2s, but if you go with Trade Federation, you get the Providence, carrier destroyer in space, and you get the heavy B1s with the suppression weapons. Oh, fun note. I think it was Mr. President who said this last night. The droids don't care if they're being shot at, so they cannot be suppressed. So the suppression mechanic only works against the Republic. I just think that's cool. I think that's really cool. Man, Trade Federation is looking real good because you get the super tank, you get snipers, but you also get the indirect artillery piece, which I want to say this is the tank that would fire, like this was the experimental one, a version of this that would fire the like anti-bio weapon or whatever. These obviously are just the normal like, what are they, plasma or something? Indirect laser. Indirect artillery laser. However you have an indirect laser weapon, I have no idea. Makes sense, true to the lore, right? Yeah, you'd have those like huge waves of B1s, which is the hilarious thing. Or we could go with Techno Union and get like the MTT Mark II that's got B2s in it, right? Or Spider Walkers. You also get the tactical droids. If you want to go more defensive, you're gonna have to go for the Banking Clan, which will give you the Lucre Hulk Ring Defense Station, which we saw in the other campaign. It also gives us the IRS. It gets us banks, which makes the debt collectors. And debt collectors do exactly what you think they do. They're the unit They work just like the Rebel support unit you send out to steal credits. It's the same thing to generate income, and you can build up to 4 of them. Pretty great. Hey, there's the Hellfires too. And then if you want to go like silly walker droids, there's your dwarf spiders and the IG or the OG spiders, and the silly diamond cruisers. But oh, there are cousins in here, and the bulb is here too. Bulb. I had this in SWD. Yeah, this was the master vehicle for the neutral, the criminal faction for SWG on release of Jump Lightspeed. God, I grinded forever to get that thing. That and my YT 1300. And then if you want the stronghold, you got to go what, Tech 1 in everything? Yeah, Tech 1 in all of them. So pretty cool. I dig it. We do start with a hero, and this is the hero that I was messing with last night. I found this so funny that we're gonna take him out for combat. We're also going to, look at all the heroes we've got. Hey, there he is! He's 17,000 credits, but there's Trench with his command brawler Providence. Speaking of my favorite of the CIS heroes, villains, 100% villains. Get some more artillery going on. We're gonna start a fight up. We're gonna start a fight. And do I want to grab some tech? What else should we mess around with? We have a mission already on Taurus. Pirate rescue on Taurus. You'll get 2 cruiser commanders. Really?
I am quite convinced that 10,000 more systems will rally to our cause with your support, gentlemen.
That's so funny. They figured out how to put audio clips in there. All right. So the hero, if you recognize this guy, Newt Gunnery, CIS administrator, non-combat you'd think, right? Except for look what his transport is. It's a Lucre Hulk from episode 1. Oops, let's stack you guys up. And try to get some,
Roger.
let's gotta compile some kind of fleet. Oh, I can't get through because Moncala's in the way. So our fleet would be from here.
I'm putting you on report, Sergeant.
Notice that every one of these worlds, this is why the Minuteson I think is so freaking powerful. They build stupid fast, and everywhere can damn near build them. Build another. Another! Is there a fleet up here? I can't really see. Yeah.
All right.
Roger. We should also build up a ton of B1s.
In production.
No, cancel. Give me an MTT.
Constructing unit.
Dooku's back. Hey, Dooku. I want you to go steal more stuff. It's turned blue. We can't do it to this planet anymore. I'm gonna send you to Wayland.
Victory is mine.
Go steal more stuff from another planet. What should we do? Well, we're building B1s so that we can mob the enemy.
Vehicle in production.
Ooh, Droidicus. Yeah. Is OOM9 in the mod? What was my world with all of the heroes?
Ah, well, it's my programming.
So, for tactical droids, we've got TN123. They were joking around about how they had to cut a bunch of these. Like, one of them they had in there was a tactical droid that just fell off a bike in an episode, and they had added it to the game, and it's like, nah, we gotta cut these back. TX21, K2B4. One of these, I don't know which one, is the one from Rebels. Super Tactical Droid is like more generic. T-Series Tactical Droid, than all of our heroes. Hey, Shockwave. Thank you for the 20. Aw, that's super generous of you. Feeling generous time of the year. Been watching since 2013 and ended up being in the top 0.6% of fans this year alone. Here is to a Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many victorious battles. Aw, Shockwave, I really appreciate that. I hope you have a lovely holiday. Bring back Reagan. Strong opinions about what to bring back. What do you have? I need more ships for the fleet.
Coordinates are locked.
I need more B1s for the B1s.
Roger.
Now he has to be, if you're gonna use him like this, He has to be in the Pathfinder position, scout position, or whatever you like to call it. I've always called it the Pathfinder spot. Who the hell is this?
Sir?
One of the... He is a senator, a selfish senator. 250% increase to planetary base income. Oh, wait, so with the planet he is on is the only planet that gets a good bonus. I see.
The Naval computer indicates we only have 1 parsec to go.
1 parsec to go. Still need more support ships. This is not enough to win a fight. More space. I want to get a good space battle going. And I want these MTTs. They have an amazing looking animation for deploying their forces.
Unit.
Let's get some more carriers, dude.
Unit.
We can spread this out.
Unit.
All these worlds should be building.
Unit in production.
Lots of carriers. We're gonna go just tons of Ultra Droids. Quantity is a quality all of its own, and oh man, are we bringing the B1s. Look at how big this map is, though. It's insanity. It's gonna take me forever to find like where all the little like hero areas are and who's who. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's literally just the core. It's the core of a Lucre Hulk. So you can build the ring and you can build the core if you do the research, but you can't put them together. That is building an actual ship.
Online. Don't worry.
Dooku, did you do a thing? You can't do a thing here.
Mission log updated.
Sir.
Outcome.
That is the only outcome. We can do a thing over here to Rindy. Let's do it there. I'm gonna keep sending Dooku around to like cause trouble.
The dark side has made me invincible.
Keep an eye on it. Eventually, we're just gonna get Palpatine. He's just gonna show up. That's still not much of a fleet.
Droid, ready.
There we go.
Roger, roger. I'm putting you on report, Sergeant.
Roger.
I still can't seem to hit anything.
Roger. Ah, the MTT's done. Nice. Yeah, the Clone Wars is gonna last more than 3 years, indeed. So if you're playing it and you're like, this is taking too long, you could always just say that the transition to the Empire has happened.
Unit activated.
There isn't, because I know people are thinking about it. There, at the moment, none that I'm aware of, there is no, I think we're just gonna go for it. So he should be in Pathfinder
Those
spot, right?
631s are not the brightest lights on the ship. All right.
There is no mechanic to like go against Order 66 or even interact with Order 66. I wonder if they're gonna do something like that, like you get to choose what happens. That would be cool.
Droid online.
You're not building any ships over here, are you? No. Raxus, what is this? The Fantail Destroyer Artillery Cruiser. Oh, I have one. We're gonna find, is that what this is? Yes, it is. That's a ship. I thought that was a space station. And then you guys should be over here with the ground forces that we're building up for this invasion. I'm gonna move you guys in orbit too. All right, let's start a fight.
Roger, roger.
So we're bringing over, oh man, there was another munificent right here. We're bringing over a gotta really read those hero descriptions on what they have. Where the boys must kill the Chancellor. Yes, and then keep the Republic.
What should we do?
It's a chunky mod. I think the download was like 8 gigs.
Tactical battle imminent.
Which is it's comical to think about because Path of Exile is like 80. No, he crashed. Oh, balls. All right, hang on. We probably have an autosave right there. I think this is exactly where we crashed last night too. Our first planetary space fight. Our orbital fight. But then when we reloaded, it was fine. That's what I was just saying, Mendon. I don't think you can. I don't think there's a mechanic yet for that. Would not be surprised if they added something to like trigger it so you can decide when it happens. If you and how you interact with it, that would be pretty cool. Yo! Oh, Delta. Thank you for the 6 months. For the Republic. Gonna do a Republic playthrough. You're gonna do a Republic playthrough? I think my first one's gonna be a Republic playthrough. Ah! Loud noises. Good, sweet babies. Why is that so loud? Balls. Jump out of my chair. Oh, Antoon, thank you for the 50. That's insane. I love your work. I've been watching for a long time. We've been going for like 14 years now. Isn't that crazy, Streep? Let's try the autosave. All the Imperial campaign saves. I just cleaned these up recently, too. There was like 200 of them before. Let's see. This is my first live stream. I was able to be a part of it in a long time. Happy holidays and keep up the good work. I absolutely love this channel. Please keep it up. I have no intention of stopping, Antoon. I love this job, and I'm happy to be a part of it. We need to do more YouTube stream. Now that I've got my YouTube streaming set up back online.
We've got clones incoming.
Yes, so there she is. It's the trade version from episode 1. And I guess there's model differences? They were saying something about the antennas around it, where this one is smooth and the other versions are different. And there's like a battle version and like a freighter version. What is this? I'll fast forward though, because obviously it's not gonna be a quick ship.
Choose your reinforcements.
And we'll start, let's do the hyperspace. So if you pause the game, and then you
Roger.
bring in your
ships,
ships,
report,
if you've
Sergeant.
never played Empire at War,
All right.
you can do this.
Coordinates are locked. Roger,
You can do,
The Navicomputer
these are
indicates
screening
we
ships.
only have 1 parsec to go.
Oh, let's try the destroyer. This thing's supposed to be an artillery ship. I don't know where
Don't
this is from.
worry.
And then we'll do 2 carriers back here.
Roger.
But you pause
I'm
it,
putting you on report,
and then let's
Sergeant.
put you here.
Reinforcements cancelled.
And then when you unpause, you get epic awesome time. I love it. It's so goofy. Give them a chance to launch.
All right.
Oh, check this. This is funny. This is what the devs were showing me last night. If we fire off the deploy ability, it deploys, because this is like a canon thing. These guys, like magnetically walking around on the hull of one of the episodes. So they just can drop spider droids in space. What did we just capture? Ah. So they've ran around and they've grabbed all the defense points. The Republic has a fleet there. Let's get everyone formed up right here. Fast forward. Reminds you of the Mass Effect scene. Are you talking about Mass Effect 3? I don't care what anybody said. Why are you so damaged? Oh, we're fast forwarding. He does not like that. Why are you so damaged? Also notice the damage thing. I must have came out of hyperspace too close to the asteroids or something. I didn't think they had that mechanic. I thought they got rid of it. Look at all the vultures. And this is why I think the CIS is gonna be a bit strong. Because they start you with artillery ships that, look what we just did to that. You basically, as the CIS, get to control the beginning of every battle at the start of the game. Because artillery is quite strong. Like, that means they're gonna have to move away from the space stations. If we were playing as the Republic, we had to press in really early. Now, mind you, I did dump all my starting credits into Munificence to manage to make this happen. And this is the nerfed version. It's the first wave, right? It's the first game release. Live 1.0 version, so I very much expect them to do a lot of balancing. Are these hyenas? I only have 2 hyenas in this entire fleet. What are you carrying, carriers? Nothing but vultures? Oh no, they get 1 hyena. They're an endurance carrier, so they get 3 replacements. Send the donut forward, gentlemen. and release the swarms. Yeah. The droids are so funny. Hyenas go! Welcome to the Clone Wars, everyone. New mod to add to your game? Yep. If you're a Clone Wars enjoyer, you got a new Clone Wars mod to try out to add to the collection.
Landing shots.
Landing shots. Does he have any abilities? Nope. He is what you get on the box. That's it. Oh, look at the poor Pelta. He's even got his engine ability turned on. They work like GR75s, but there is a combat version. I think a later tech combat version. We've won the fighter battle, so let's get you Scarabs. What do you guys consider? You're swarm fighters. All right. Begin strafing the medical ship. Because we're the CIS, we're that kind of evil. Poor Peltas. There it is. Favorite Pelta has to be the Phoenix from Rebels. I think the light carrier command refit of that ship, especially with the color scheme that thing has, is gorgeous. It's, what's the general's name? Sotos? The badass Japanese guy? And the space station has been destroyed. We showed up with our own space station, and it's bigger than yours. How do you install this? So all you gotta do is go into the description. There is a link to the workshop, Zachary. Hit the subscribe button, let it download, right? And then it'll be under your mod list. If you go under, I think it's like options mods. I have mine auto launching because you can put a command in on Steam, but you should be able to go to like options mods and launch it from there. If it crashes, just launch it again, and you should be good to go. Sato. It's been a while since I played. All right, everyone. I have to go get ready for the family coming out for the holidays. This just barely snuck in before I started all my early holiday stuff. So, oh, look, Fondor. I just want to say very much a thank you to the Awakening of the Rebellion developers for continuing to make one of my favorite strategy games in my favorite sci-fi universe. Just continuing to make it more fun to play and to giving us more and more content. That's true to all the mod authors out there, to the Awakening of the Rebellion, to Corey and their team, to Remake and Republic of War, which is back into production. Like, it's been so much fun over a decade, almost over a decade now, right? We're coming up on 10 years. It's been a long time. No, it's definitely over 10 years. Yeah, it's definitely over 10 years. That's just the YouTube side of things.
It's my programming.
So be kind to your mod authors, guys. Remember, they're doing this for fun, and they've been producing this because they want to.
Sir.
Thank you, mods. Thank you, mod authors. Enjoy your holidays. I will see you all in the next stream or video later, everybody. Bye, guys.